So maybe I'm stupid because I'm coming at you like I just realized this today, and like it's a different world, and when I look outside everything's different because I just realized this thing, so and everybody already knows it, but that we don't talk about it, and maybe it's a reason, like maybe we're being strategically, or I mean, we're being trying to be sufficient and maintain, because you can't in in you can't cite you can't give citations for anybody practicing eugenics. um the things that we give a characteristic to, it comes along with it a name, and when you say it so many times, then you can't, after a certain while, there's no way to let them know that you're irritating, is causing irritation, because you could be subtle and abrasive. You could be, as a kind of like an opposite of every, like basically it's your your judgment is like a spirit telling you. You can imbibe in spirits, but I wouldn't ask you to drink uh, gasoline, even though gasoline is a petrol spirit, right? Or wood alcohol or something like that. Um, so some of the gods still get drunk on wood alcohol and stuff that kills us. Something about the gods you gotta know, right? Is that you know how you could just say, in the easy way is to say, those are demiurge, oppressive. They don't like, what I'm saying. They don't like you. You know what I mean? But the other way is to say, because people are surprised when you cuss them out, that you could, or like, wow, you know who that is, right? You know what I mean? Because they think it ties into your culture, and they think that those mythological characters were somebody that when they did observance, it was in a scientific pattern, same way that you aggregate for science to have a controlled parameter setting, because you're trying to get the oracle to speak to you, and oracles using computer science. I mean, we know that there were these like long-haired virgins on a battle, right? But they're for the interface to have different data that you're supposed to aggregate together to be able to pop up on the same window, in the same platform, or something like that. And you have information coming from a lot of different places that has to be aggregated, and then it has to go through use oracles, right? But transhumanism, right? Like, how many times are you gonna be like, stop doing transhumanism? Plausible deniability. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, hey, that's like this little Sito in the Mac J and everything. Plausible deniability. That's the presence of a non-government organization, political action group. You ever wonder where sometimes, like, there's a company or a business and you don't even know what they do, and you don't know where the money comes from or something? You're like, what are you guys doing? And the next thing you look around and everything is like that. Everything is that. You know what I mean? Like, who wants an apple with a bite missing? That you have to, what, did you pay 10 times more for an apple if it came with a bite missing? Somebody told me this stuff. I'm not like a genius to come up with this on my own, right? The first time, right? It's a whole culmination, bunch of unique iterations with the unified field. We get depth perception from the unified field if you know what it is, and it's as simple as drawing lines on a piece of paper that typically as possible, I guess it's like cursory or something. You start off with a line 3/5 of the way, no, from the bottom to the top. So 2/5 of the way down the page across, right? And then you draw two lines, kind of, it's like going like that, spreading apart, like, so it's like, and then you draw lines up there towards the center, and then you put Mahaloi over it. This is the horse on the horizon over it, the same thing that's on Pepsi, Pokemon, Obama, Angry Birds, you know what I mean? It's a symbol of your soul inside. Your soul is in a circle inside of another circle up under the ground on fire, and it's the sun in the middle. Teho Mahaloi. It means hello, Imhotep. It's horse on the horizon. It's just like, you know what I mean? A tale of two brothers, Heru and Horus, and we have the Atlanta Falcons and the Atlanta Hawks in the same city. We had the Chargers and the Rams and the Chargers in the same city. You know what I mean? And then Lions, Bears, and Tigers. Oh my! They were like up in the north. Lions, Bears, Detroit. Oh, they didn't have the Bears. It was the Lions and the Tigers. There's like themes because the NFL carries the theme of the Nephilim, and that's the symbols where you get all these nationalistic icons that are emasculated. Even a scorpion. This is funny because like you can't tell if a scorpion is emasculating because it's, you know what I mean? It's not spreading its wings like an eagle with its talons. It's not fucking roaring like a lion. It's not like being a bear. It's not like doing anything. It's just a fucking scorpion. You know what I mean? But that's for Underland. That's who is this scorpion? Underland. G.I. Joe. Fuck yeah. You know what I'm talking about. The shit, you know what I mean? Stuff that that America likes. I thought I was over it. I thought I was tired of it. That's like something like Michelle Obama said. It's because every 20 years you have to mask your intelligence. Remember that Tom Cruise, he convinced us that he was a big dumb goofball, some kind of pervert or something. But he was protecting Nicole Kidman because he had to make it seem like she was too dumb to know that she was making good movies with Stanley Kubrick. So we're back on the way. Okay. So you probably thought I was losing it. You were probably like, this dude's goofy, fat football biscuit head looking Oompa Loompa motherfucker. Kick him out. Kick him. I just imagine the worst. I just imagine people the worst things.